tilted heads of confusion when I discuss asymmetrical car setup. The idea that you can set up every corner of a car slightly differently from the others often boggles the mind. But why asymmetry? Well, because not all tracks have the same amount of right and left-hand turns. You will find that most tracks will have more turns to one side than the other, and most likely due to the track running clockwise or counterclockwise. And it usually matters most where the G-loads build up on the tires in the medium to high-speed turns. Take Monza as an example. The Lesmos, turn 6 and 7, and Curva Parabolica, turn 11, are taking at higher speeds and have higher tire loads than many of the other turns on the circuit. I put together a hot lap for two distinctly different camber setups to explain this simple principle. Obviously, you can do more than just play with the camber settings, but it proves the point. Let's take a look. I'm running this test using the Chevy Camaro GTR4 in Grand Velocita. This is a pretty stable car to play with, which is why I chose this car. First, we'll take to the track in the stock setup. This will give us our baseline performance, and then we can compare that to the performance with the adjusted camber settings. Pay close attention to how the car handles through turns 6, 7, and 11. Notice how squirrely the car was, running through turns 6 and 7, and how unresponsive the car was entering turn 11 and running wide. Now, let's go back to the garage to reconfigure the camber settings. We will increase the camber on the left side of the car and reduce the camber on the right side of the car. As the car turns hard right, the idea is that the left tires will have a higher load and flex more, putting more patch on the road, allowing the car to hold a tighter turn. On the right side of the car, we have reduced the camber angle because there isn't as high a load on these tires, and they won't have to flex as much, and we want to keep as much of the tire on the surface as possible to maximize grip. Sometimes the gains may not seem like much, but when you are after tenths of a second, every little bit helps. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you, and have a great day.